I found this, and I literally got sold on this game just by a screenshot alone. And let me see if I can show you that screenshot. Okay. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to show it. But this screenshot alone is what sold me on the game. So this looks freaking awesome. I know. And that's why I picked this game. All I know is that you're a skeleton guy. It's a Metroidvania style game, and this thing. So let's not waste any more time. We'll go right into it. This is After Death, is what the game is called. I know very little about it. It came out around this time last year, October 5th of 2017, and the team involved with it, self-published. They're just the After Death team. I know nothing else about them. I'll come up with more things about them as we go on, assuming this is a game we continue. But that's enough to get you going on this. So let's hop right in. Oops, come on. Sorry, I'm having some issues getting the game moved over to where I need it. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, just having a little issues with that. So I think we're good now. Let's go ahead and hop in right into this. First, we'll just check. Alright, so music, sound effects, language, all pretty standard stuff. Making sure the volume levels are okay. I think they're alright. There is a speedrun mode. I did look into that beforehand, because I thought maybe I could just have a timer. What it does is it also skips cutscenes, so I'm not going to do that with this. Nor am I going to figure out what the keys are. I am using a DualShock 4, but it is set to be like a Xbox controller. They did recommend a controller for this game, but you can play keyboard mouse. Oh, it's spooky time. Oh, does he have like Wolverine claws? Where am I? I have to find a way out. Oh, that's cool. Does not appear to have a double jump. Looks like all I have is the slasher right now. Can I read those? No, I think they might just be there. Yeah. Cthulhu? A visitor. Who are you? Actually, I have no idea. Can you help me leave this place? No, but I can help you get your memory back. Why would I do that? This world is very hostile. If you die, I could bring you back to your last saved memory. Thank you. My name is Memory. Okay. So he's literally just a checkpoint. So those are just decoration. It doesn't look like I can read them. I would have thought maybe it would have given some instructions on controls a little bit. But they appear to just be there for decoration. In fact, to make sure of that, let's check. Okay, there's left, right, crouch, climb, jump, mini-map, attack, ice armor. Okay. And I either don't have those yet, or I just haven't, don't have this configured properly. Oh, okay. You can do the drop down. That's good. Can't go through that yet. What do we have here? A holy spirit that isn't a floating soul? I imagine that you've already met Memory. I'm Ignario. I think you can help me open this portal. You want to leave this place, correct? I can help you, and you can help me. I will give you equipment to progress in this world. Up until you can open the portal, here is something that can help you open the skeleton doors. Okay, that like boosted up my attack, it looks like. So it's not quite Metroid style. I just when I walk down, he'll ascend the ladders. If I want to stay in the foreground, I have to jump. Okay, so the thing in the top middle is the health bar. Interesting way to show it. What do we got down here? Okay, can't crawl or roll. There must be a skill I'm getting later in. I feel like that music's a little loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Turn this all down a little bit. Okay, I think that's better. Oh. The crouch is a little sticky, so if I'm standing, it's a little harder to get down there. I'm feeling the urine stream I can't go by. Can't, but I can at least get through it. Oh, this is some like Sega Genesis kind of beefy bits. How many souls are there? You're already the third one I've met. Interesting. Someone who speaks without being a floating soul. My name is Adfectus. I don't know how many we are. Do you all want to open the portal? Certainly not. It looks like you've met Ignario. And if I can give you some advice, don't open this portal. Okay. Do you have any other tips to traveling this world? I could teleport you to any gargoyle, such as myself. That you've already visited. So I have to find another gargoyle like you so that works? So. Yeah. He does nothing currently. Map. Cool. Okay, that opened the piss. Okay, so I can either go up or down. I'm already down. Might as well stay this way. Oops. Damn. Ah, damn it. Okay. At least those take a while to disappear if they disappear at all. Okay, perfect. Memory save. If this is anything like a Metroidvania, that's just going to be a new area. So I'm going to let the save happen, and I'm going to go Oh, I'm a skeleton, so don't worry about drowning, I guess. But I can't really go that way. Oops. Controls are a little on the sticky side. But nothing I can't manage. Yep. I said, bit on the sticky side, kind of hard to work with. But I imagine it's just going to be an adjustment. I have to be up higher. Oh, that's just a tight jump, isn't it? Seriously, wow. Come on. There we go. I imagine there's a double jump later in. That'll make things a little bit easier. But I'll work with what I got right now. I love this music. Nope, can't make that jump. That's another save. I'm gonna keep exploring this main area. Okay, so those guys just jumped at me. Let's see if this gets me anywhere. Jump for speed purposes. How did I find myself in a desert? I'm gonna go back. Try to take one of these alternate routes. Just because I have a feeling that that's a new area. Oh, there's a thing up right there, but I can't get to it yet. Those are just my Metroidvania senses tingling that I shouldn't enter a new area until I've explored anything of this type. Oh. It's just a shortcut. So there was one down here too. I'm gonna check out. Oh wait, or was that the one? Let's see. No, there was one over on the far right. Let's check that out. That's Portal Dude. I think it was this. Nope, that's why I couldn't get through there. So let's take my little shortcut, and we'll get to it. Let me know if the game volume is a little too loud. I hope it's not. I can't really tell at this point. There doesn't appear to be any kind of level up system. So not a whole lot convincing me to actually fight these things unless it's a hidden one. So let's get to that desert, I guess. We'll see what's over there. Okay. These guys are aggressive. Got him. What's over here? Why do you need gargoyles to talk to me? The gargoyles were created by the sculptor. Sorry, 1 second. Oops. Switch back to that. They're like catalysts for the floating souls. Thanks to them, we can use our gifts. Can't the gargoyles be used by all floating souls? No, the sculptor created a gargoyle specifically for each floating soul. Why'd he do that? It's up to you to find the answers. Okay, he's just a save point. Let's see. Down. Okay, so everything seems to be dying in 2 hits, at least right now. What do we got over here? I'm liking the art style. Not quite sold on the game itself yet. Instead, it's a little sticky. Doesn't feel as tight as something like an Axiom Verge. Another one? Who are you? It looks like I'm no longer invisible. For a long time, no one could see me. It's finally over. My name is Fortitude. Can you help me? I have many of these small objects. As I am only a floating soul, I don't really need them. Take them. They will help you survive in this hostile world. So it's a map. Okay. I'll have to figure out how to dodge those things. Oh, I came from down there. Anything up further? Nope, that is the farthest. So that's all that was in here. So, yeah, let's continue for going down. So, they're a little, yeah, you just have to dodge them properly. I'm trying to figure out how this game would be speed ran, because he's not like a fast mover, unless there's a key I'm missing. But it could have been just wishful thinking on the part of the developer. Oops. Okay. Oh. Okay, guess we're exploring underwater. At least the game's nice enough to get us out of the water. Nothing over there, it appears. But I may need to check that later if I get some kind of double jump. So this game can be found on Steam. I think it was something like $15. I'd have to check exactly. It wasn't that expensive. And it definitely seems like this game, being a Metroidvania, will give you a little bit of length. There's a skid save right there. I don't know why the music changed on me. What do we got over here? Music's changed. It's I have a feeling it's a boss. It just seems a little too dark and ominous right now to be anything other than that. Oh yeah. What do we got? Oh, big skelly boy. Alright, it is on. Ah, damn it. Don't eat me. Nope. Punch him. Did I get him? That was a little too easy. Oh. I'll say. Guess I could just escape now. can't believe the sculptor closed the portal like that. Bet the other guards aren't as strong. Press RB to activate the ice spell. Cool. That works. I don't want to open the portal. I don't want to leave this world. Well, let's stay here. At least we'll be safe. Safe but surrounded by monsters. That's not my problem. I'm a floating soul. I can't be hurt. At least not physically. I know where I needed to go. Press O, X. Because we had that spot where there was the water, that was an issue. Ah, damn it. Yeah, like this is definitely needs to be a standard D-pad. Because if you're holding left and you try to hit down, he stands up. So you have to like really push at it. This is where I wanted to do. Can't really do anything about these. Oops. They hurt. What we got up here? This is the portal. To open it, you'll have to kill all the guards. And I've killed one of them. Oh, there's a lot of guards. Here's something that will help you go faster. Boots. Press RT to dodge to the left and LT to dodge to the right. Oh, alright. Works for me. Too much. I must need a flame spells, my guess. It looked like it was some brambles on it. Ah, okay. Apparently that's how you die. And it brings you to your last save, it looks like. Did I lose? I lost my spell. Or it just took you back to before that. Yeah, okay. It treats it that way. So that's good to know. If you don't remember to go to save areas, you can lose some progress. Let's get that spell back. buddy. Have a punch. Here, have 3. Let's get that speed stuff. And then I can either continue to kind of go the way I was. Okay, I can skip at least. Okay. There's those back. Let's go down this time. That's a portal. Useful. Nothing good over here, though. Let's go back to where we were. See where this can bring us. Can't go up there. But it did look like this was a button. Alright. Works for me. Can't do anything over here yet. Unless, no, freezing the water does nothing in that sense. I do like how it's, consistent, though. Can't freeze the water while I'm under it. Let's save. Kind of slow under this water. To be expected, I guess. Damn it. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, going over here wasn't really going to help. Unless I do this. Maybe that'll help. That looks like it's also kind of brambled up. So, can't go there. Where do we got? To the right, it looks like. Is that fire? That just melts my stuff. It looks like I can go down further, but I don't remember if we actually can. Let's find out. Oh, that was the brambles. But we can at least grab the teleport, so we're not wasting much time. And let's go here. Ah, damn it. There's a lot of those guys right there. down here. Okay. Because we already know we didn't really find anything over here, so we might as well just hit the teleport right now. Try it again. Oh, that's the game telling me. Okay, and that doesn't help me. So it is up we want to do. With the ghost guys. Just gotta be careful around them. Because they can certainly hurt me, I just can't hurt them. Those are brambles. Damn it. Okay, full health. Got them all. Perfect. Let's check over here. Good. Save. We'll save. Go back into it. Ooh. I'm liking that art style. Ah, shit. I just have to get by him. Did that make him go? Nope. Those are just lights. Can't go any further. Crap. Okay, let's not die. Damn it. What did I tell me? At least we got how far to go. It looks like there's two paths over here. Nope. Let's see. I think... That's a good question. We got all that stuff down there. Yeah, let's head back. I think that's the way to do it. So we're going to go... Okay. I mean, unless I can get all the way to the right. Okay, so we can either go down. Let's try the down one. Or is that by... Yeah, that's where we tried. So we know that doesn't work. Try the original one. See if that can... we can get any further there. That might be a good way to go with. Can't get back over there, can I? Yeah, that's too big of a jump. So let's go back to this lower one. I think that'll be the way to do it. Nothing on that way. Down is the stuff I can't get through. I think we need to kind of get in the middle area where there's all that open stuff. So we need to get up there. This area? Oh, that's the one spot. And we might as well fill that out. Nothing over here. Freeze. To get past that. No skeletons. Nope. So, gotta get into that middle area. Let's go ahead and freeze that just for ease sake. Ah, damn it. That jump kind of bonked me in the head. We need to go up a little higher. Let's see what's to the right. That helped. heal. That's the game telling me I need to get a fire spell, because this was frozen to begin with. So more in the middle. Let's see what we got over there. Ah, you bastard. At least those guys are a good easy heal, so they help. Okay, looks like to the right is where we need to go next. Ah, shit. There we go. So, let's make sure there's nothing up here. Yeah, nothing. And let's check the path. You move so slow, dude. Oh, cool. Didn't realize you could do that. That helps a lot. So there's a path over there, which if we unfreeze right here, I should be able to get to it. There's using my brain. Okay. Extra heart. I'll take it. Let's see. Down there isn't really going to get us anything, but we might as well check it. Yeah, just gets me down lower. Works for me. Anything else over here? No, not really. There's a spot to the right that I could check out, and there's above, but I wasn't able to get much in the way of progress that way. But let's check the one below and to the left first, and then I'll try to get further on the one above. Then again, there's a path over there I might be able to try. So that one is over here somewhere. Down to the left. Path is alright. It's this one over here. That's what I need. Damn it. Oh, okay. I literally just can't go through it. So, that path is not doable. To at least check up the one over here. I think we'll be able to clear out most of the stuff. I definitely need some kind of flame spell. That doesn't really help me. So let's get to the where the hell am I going? No, let's hit that portal. That's just the easiest way to do it. We'll go up. So there is a purpose to this one over here. Oh, it's right here. Now to go up. See what we got. Let's do... There's a save up here. We'll make sure we hit that before we go any further. Yeah. That one we can't get through without fire. Or at least an improvement on the weapon. Who wants to go? I'll punch all ya. So we can either try to go up. Oh, up, so we need to go anyways. Let's save first. Shut up, Alexa. So there's a ghost dude right here. I need to manage to not get killed by him. Wait, what? Oh, I can freeze him. Okay, cool. That helps. Dreamcatcher. Oh, what's going on with the music right now? That's definitely what I needed to do. Okay, so he's not a ghost, he's just water. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. What was I thinking? Nope. I gotta jump a little higher. Damn it. There we go. Got him. What do we got right here? Ah, I goofed myself. Let's go up while we're there, I guess. Nope. Damn it. There we go. It's definitely an interesting take on the Metroidvania style. Someone tells me this is not the way. Because it's got one of those things I can't get through. Up, maybe? Where do the floating souls come from? It seems to me that we've always been. Almost everyone knows each other. But that doesn't mean you're all friends, right? Correct. But we must coexist. Okay. Save that. Oh, shit. Seymour. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so those poofs hurt. So just gotta be careful around those. There's one down. Now to the next. Ah, damn. this is just an annoying boss. Because it's like really difficult to die from this one. Just kill him quickly. Ah, damn it. He was a little generous with those hearts. Got him. Yeah, there's way too many of those freaking things. Oh, we got through. Maybe skeletons don't get hurt by fire. Doubt it, but... Is that him? Yes. I don't know how long he's been here.